All right, ladies, gentlemen, citizens of the Empire, welcome back to the Outer Worlds. How are ya? I'm doing all right. Let's go find that prophet, shall we? Okay, so a lot of these people are named.
Sorry, but we're a little busy right now. I'm sure one of the other guys would be happy to give you a tour.
Lawrence, do you know who you're talking to? We always have time for the inspector.
The inspector? That's you?
Yeah.
I am so sorry. We didn't know what we were doing. We're so sorry. It'll never happen again.
What's going on?
Oh, Law. It's all over. I told you someone would catch on sooner or later, Belle.
Lawrence, let me do the talking here. Inspector, pay him no mind. I'm sure you've bigger saltuna to can than us.
What did he mean, catch on? Two hotel workers pretty far from the Grand Colonial. You two know anything about the murder of Halcyon Helen?
Don't pay him any mind, Inspector. His upper story's a little gap-toothed, if you know what I mean. But seeing as you insist on sticking your... That is, since you're so curious, I'll fill you in on what we're doing. We, misplaced some people on our last tour. Misplaced them in the maws of some local predators. Now we're stuck here wondering how to get their room keys.
So they died. And, okay.
Might have been Raptidons. I find it hard to tell them apart, especially when my glasses get fogged up.
And all you care about is their room keys? Gave me a good reason why I shouldn't sell you out to constabulary?
Hey, we all got our priorities. Not worrying about those keys ain't gonna bring their owners back from the dead. Anyway, the sooner we get those keys back, the sooner we can make it look like the ex-guests checked out early.
You're trying to cover up the deaths of missing guests. Give me a good reason.
Here's one. We ain't done nothing illegal. The guests signed the proper waivers to come out here. Still, it'd be a pain for Slug if we don't make it look like they checked out too. Byzantines aren't always put off by paperwork alone, sadly.
We knew sooner or later this was gonna happen. We've got some hush money tucked away. If you can get those keys for us, it's all yours.
Say I got your keys. What stopped me from telling your bosses what happened?
You kidding? You're welcome to.
Our bosses would want this situation resolved, just like us. We're the real victims here. The dead can't suffer anymore, but we can, and we will if we have to pay for all these lost keys.
All right, fine.
Did I just hear that right? The inspector is going to help us, Bill! Thank the stars!
We're not out of the woods yet. Let's just see what happens before we celebrate. We last saw the guests deeper in the wilderness, Inspector. That'd be a good place to look.
Okay, try not to lose any more guests. Is this just a bathroom? It's just a weird bathroom with a shower. Just out in the middle of nowhere, okay. Alright. Let's see what we can... Oh, Jesus. It just came out of nowhere.
Bertie Holcomb is likely beside himself in grief.
Huh. Can I go in here? I don't see a door.
Captain!
Nope, there's no door. Jesus, okay. Oh, it is. It's just that. Alright, there's something further down that way. Alright, let's, Wait, what is this? Oh, it's a task. It's not even a side quest. Find Betty out in the wilderness. Okay. You know what? We'll do that later. Let's see if we can find Betty since we're out here. Oh, that's right. Betty's a, wait a minute. we passed the robot already? Where in the hell? Okay, so it's on this. It's in here. It's in the reserve. So it wandered behind the hunting lodge. Oh, cause she could have went this way herself. There's nothing over here. Oh, never mind. I stand corrected.
Just like that.
Okay.
No cacaos detected nearby. Returning to slug maintenance worker.
Okay, so it was just heading back on its way anyway. That's weird. Alright, I forgot what her name was. Because it doesn't even tell me her name. Oh, Mildred. Alright, Millie.
Hey, I almost can't believe it. Betty found her way back. Here I was thinking I'd never see her again. Oh, Betty, you big goof. What were you thinking in that little metal noggin of yours? You nearly worried me to death. And ain't you just the most reliable freelancer in the colony? Let me just take a look at Betty here and we'll talk about payment. Yep, that's right. Her parameters for movement and target acquisition are a mess. I'll bring her back to the garage and get her sorted out. Since Betty's back safe and sound, I'll be sure to let my coworkers know that you're a good one. Here's some money for your effort.
Thank you.
Least I can do to show my thanks.
No, I'm not gonna intimidate her for more money. Just,
Oh, I won't be turning my back on Betty again, believe me. Thanks again for all your help. You really saved us both from the edge.
Goodbye. Boop. Okay, so. Nope. Cedric. There we go. Alright, back over the hill we go. What the hell happened here? Mega. What's the difference? There we go.
I don't get it. Why build a place to get dust up your nose and wrapped it on spit in your eyes when Monarch's free to visit?
Hey, you know how tourist attractions are.
Here we go.
Oh shit.
Gotcha, pro at work. Anyone out? You got it, Captain.
Thank you, Pravani. Am I just walking through this acid shit? Oh my god.
Nice one. We've lost front body. I got it.
There we go. And for the double tap.
Not bad, huh? That's the last of them.
Okay. We headed underground again. Rizzo's abandoned bunker. Okay. Well, this looks well abandoned.
Okay, nobody needs this many candles.
I mean, weird prosperity gurus probably do. Although I guess I don't really need to have my weapons out. Anybody in here? Yeah, nobody saw that. Oh dear God, what is this, a cult? It feels a lot like a cult.
Timeline discrepancy detected near. Bye.
What? Let's see. Ah, hello. Something around here?
Analysis suggests this to be a variety of herbs. Herbs have been uniformly treated with a pungent chemical mix. Warning: ingesting, smoking, or inserting non-corporation sanctioned substances into your ears may be harmful to your health.
Into your ears?
Side effects from extended exposure include dizziness, nausea, and unconsciousness. Additional likelihood of organ shutdown and/or death.
Oof. How would these most likely be used?
Prior analysis suggests these herbs reach peak effectiveness when users burn them and inhale the resulting smoke. Whether or not this increased effectiveness is good for an afflicted individual has yet to be determined.
Okay, can you analyze these chemical herbs?
Analyzing. Complete. Substance appears to be a mix of industrial solvents and various essential oils. Substances include woolly cow dander remover, sprat oil, and starship surface wax.
Okay, I'm not gonna put that in my mouth. Was that it? Alright, well, let's talk to this woman.
Fruitful and productive welcome, sister.
Oh, God.
I had a feeling you would visit me. I offer a wide variety of productivity seminars. I hope you'll consider taking one.
No,
But
thank
I
you.
should remember my manners. To what do I owe the pleasure of the special inspector's arrival?
How do you know I was the inspector? Nice little encampment you got here. Where you indoctrinate people? How'd you know?
My disciples come to and from the Grand Colonial, bringing supplies and information. Knowing what happens at the hotel affects my livelihood, after all. With that said, I'd love to involve you in one of my productivity seminars. We should clear you of all those nasty, nasty humors hampering your potential.
Okay, I'm not getting involved in none of her seminars. Did Helen say you were a hack? Or didn't she say you were a hack? You know, I've been feeling like my potential's been hampered lately. Oh my God. What do you offer? Sorry, Prophet, I don't think I can spare the time. I've got a murder to look into. Humors, I don't think I understand. If you wanted someone to peddle sprat oil, I'd buy a spratwurst. Don't waste my time.
Absolutely not. Any statements by Ms. Helen about us were blown out of proportion and altered by the media. In fact, she quite recently... excuse me. I seem to be remembering something that never happened. Whatever the case, I'm sure her speech about us was all a misunderstanding.
Yeah, why don't you, Okay, I can't press her on that.
As science has taught us, the body is made up of two things, flesh and humors. These humors are semi-fluids that, when improperly balanced, may cause you to function inadequately. By signing up for my seminars, you can balance these humors for only mildly inordinate and repeat payments. Cancellation is subject to repercussions.
What is this, 1272? No, that's not how anything works. Something about all this seems fishy. What kind of repercussions? All sounds good to me.
No, I assure you, we all bathe semi-regularly.
Okay.
That's probably just the compost heap we have our customers, seminar visitees, lie in. It promotes freeing oneself from one's body. But of course, no one need subject themselves to such repercussions if they don't cancel. Regardless, can I interest you in a seminar?
No. No.
Yes, I understand the pressure of one's employment all too well. We've lately been looking into more ways to bolster the retreat stock of bits. But you needn't worry about how this little conversation is affecting my livelihood, sister. Please, take your time.
Oh, go fuck yourself.
I'm delighted to extend my desire to aid you, sister. How might I assist?
Right. I'm gonna ask you some questions. Please answer truthfully.
Oh? I'm surprised. I wouldn't think the two of us would have much to discuss about her. We may have had some terse interactions before her death, which I most certainly regret. But beyond those, well, never mind. What would you care to know?
You two didn't get along. Did you contact Helen after you left the Grand Colonial? Where were you at the time of her murder?
Why, I've been at the Wilderness Exploitation Reserve for quite some time now, as my disciples can attest. In fact, I haven't visited the Colonial since I arrived several weeks ago. Bad energies, you understand.
I don't. But, okay,
I wouldn't necessarily say that. The media tends to exaggerate. I will admit that her remarks about my seminars were rather unfortunate. However, I certainly wouldn't sharpen any sabers over it, if that's what you mean to imply. I only do that when my clients skimp on their bills. I did not. She had no interest in my seminars, and I had no interest in attempting to convert a stubborn actress. Why would I have had any cause to engage with her further?
alright, let's change the subject.
I hope you now realize that I had nothing to do with Helen's demise. I'm pleased that you noticed. Excellent eye, sister. The compound they're treated with is my own invention, designed to unlock an individual's true productive potential when burned. I can't say any more. Trade secrets, you know.
Right. It's toxic.
None of my clients have ever complained, so I'm sure they're perfectly safe. Is there anything else?
They're probably high, you moron. Okay. That's it. Let's talk to some of these people.
Hello. Welcome to the Prophet of Profitability's Private Prosperity Retreat. Stay positive, and soon all your humors will be balanced. Least, that's what I keep telling myself. Anyway, I'm Aaliyah Mason. I work as Prophet's right-hand woman. What can I do for you?
What can you tell me about the retreat? Do you know the Prophet well? For positivity discipline, you sound less than enthused. You really do. I was hired to look into... Okay.
Oh, terribly sorry if I gave you that impression. I had a cramp. It's better now. I mean, it might be nice if I had a little inclination of whether the Prophet appreciated all the cooking and cleaning and hours of meditation I do on a daily basis. But whatever she thinks isn't for me to question. I'll do my best to be more chipper.
I mean, you sound miserable.
Of course. I've been studying under her for years. I know each of her techniques more or less by heart. and even have some variations of my own, such as the quintuple daily stomach purges.
Excuse
She's
me?
promised me that I'd be allowed to open my own branch of the retreat someday soon. Of course, I've been waiting on someday soon for coming up on 4 years now. I'm sure it's gonna happen anytime now.
No.
If you felt imbalanced and unproductive, linger in your malaise no longer. We have all the amenities and practices for calming the ill humors strangling your potential. Sit for hours in our sweat house and sweat them out. Or stand amidst burning coals and feel your productive inhibitions burn away. And remember, think positive. Positivity equals productivity equals profitability.
Right. Let's question you about a murder.
Oh my. Yes, this is important enough for me to delay my bi-hourly self-flagellation. Ask away.
The Prophet had some kind of feud with Helen, right? Have you noticed any unusual behavior in the retreat lately? Were you at the time of the murder?
I was here, at the retreat in the company of the other disciples and clients. I rarely have more than a few minutes of alone time. Which is fine, of course. I do what I do in the service of the Prophet, who will, I'm sure, reward me for my sacrifice. Eventually.
Right, okay. So, again, my theory correct. Cult. Even though she doesn't sound convinced.
Well, by and large, no. But something rather odd did happen regarding the Prophet recently.
Let's hear it.
A few hours after our high-profile visitor arrived a couple of days ago, the Prophet asked me to take over sessions for the remainder of the day. At first, I was excited. Thought it was my chance to show her what I could do in charge. But then I saw that she was deeply worried about something. No one saw her until the next day.
I see.
Yes, the circumstances there are quite unfortunate. For a time, the Prophet was completely despondent. Even the hot coal walks weren't buoying her spirits as they usually do. However, we recently had a high-profile visitor whose presence seemed to alleviate whatever the Prophet's fears were.
Spencer Woolrich? Or let's ask her who it was.
I'm actually not entirely certain. It was a surreptitious visit that stood out because it was surreptitious. Whoever it was must have paid the Prophet quite a lot to keep things quiet. At least that's the only reason I can think of for intentionally keeping things so hush-hush.
Okay, thank you.
Certainly.
And there was somebody else behind her, right?
Actually, before you go, I want to report something suspicious.
Go ahead.
I noticed the Prophet's dragging something, a bundle, away from the retreat after that high-profile guest arrived. Normally, I'm the one who does her laundry, so it was strange. Especially because whatever she was dragging seemed oddly human-shaped.
Oh, shit. You sure it was a body? Couldn't you have brought this information forward a little earlier?
I could have, but I generally don't have the time or energy to leave the reserve to contact anyone. Plus, there's always the possibility that I'm mistaken. The Prophet hasn't been herself lately, but if I misinterpreted the situation and reported her improperly, I'd ruin my chances for opening my own wing of the retreat. I think so. Had the right size and shape.
Okay. Thank you. Oh, it was just the terminal. Okay. Or, wait, what? Dessert. Okay, view. Let's see. I've talked to my agents. They've told me you said said I was what you said about blah. They told me what I said about your seminar not taking them. Actually lost about 30% of your revenue. Oh wow. Okay.
Gotta keep going. I can feel my inner negativity seeping out of me.
What the fuck? Okay. Yeah, before I do that, I'm gonna look around a little bit. This is just the kitchen. Another one of these little bedrooms. Hold on. Oh my god. Just get in here. Can't open that, okay. You know, for a non-dangerous cult, I've seen a couple of skulls around here, and I don't like that. What's up here? Let's grab this.
Okay. Take your best shot, asshole. Not at me. That's my...
Okay, so they kept some infected down here.
Be your friend!
Huh.
Something's bumming
Make
me
him
out.
regret it.
Oh shit.
I just
These things
wanted
are
to make you
creepy.
smile.
No, enough of that. Okay. I don't know what that did. I don't like it. Oh god. Oh no. Okay. I'm getting way ahead of myself. Where's the map? Yeah, I'm in caves. I don't even know where the hell I am. Let's just fast travel the fuck. I can't do that. Okay. A place to explore later, maybe? Probably, knowing the way this game works. Okay. So...
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Semi-recent set of tracks in the dirt stands out. Dead leaves made by passing
Identifying human footprints leading out into the wilderness. It is unusual for productivity disciples to wander more than a few feet from the camp.
They're not mine, are they? Are they Helen's?
Scanning. No. Helen's distinctive shoe size, not found. Judging by footprint depressions and shoe size, these prints were either made by the Prophet of Profitability or Adjutant Sophia Akande. Error. Recalibrating. These footprints were made by the Prophet of Profitability.
Understood. See what she was up to out here. Dragging corpses.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
I don't, There we go.
Detected additional tracks belonging to the Prophet of Profitability.
Let's see if we can just sneak through. I don't feel like getting in a fight right now.
Timeline discrepancy. Judging by the shape of this indentation in the dirt, a person of medium height and build laid here for a number of hours. Scanning for other details. Only additional signs of disturbance are a few marks in the dirt.
Okay, corpses don't get up and walk away. There's no evidence of a body being torn apart.
Agreed. Likely theory. Individual injured was unconscious, not dead, and walked away after awakening.
Okay, well, I guess that complicates things. This could this be could be this was specifically set up to throw us off the trail. Let's be careful. Okay. I have to go back to the Prophet now.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
What am I looking for? Oh, footprints.
Detected additional tracks belonging to the Prophet of Profitability.
Okay, well, we'll see what she has to say about it. Wait a minute, if they were unconscious, but they were also in a body bag, yes? Or did she just wrap them in something? I don't... So, but, okay, body bag or not, how'd they get out of it? And, like, dig themselves out? Hey there, Missy. Who'd you try to kill?
Welcome back, sister.
Stop calling me that.
I'm delighted to extend my desire to aid you,
Yeah, I know. You said you had no further interaction with Helen before her death, right? I followed your trail where...
Oh, really? What did you find there? What did I dump?
By the proportions, I'd say a body. For a prophet, you've made some bad decisions. Fess up. I think it was your morals.
That all sounds like hearsay, sister. Perhaps your humors are off balance and confusing your sense of justice. Perhaps you could use a seminar. Who said that? I'll be sure to give them a special seminar on not needlessly implicating the person who puts food on their table. It was a bundle of clothing, sister. Even productivity geniuses need to do laundry from time to time.
It's tough to get blood out of clothes.
Perhaps it wasn't clothes, after all.
Yeah.
I had a visitor, yes. But as it turned out, some of my productivity techniques were too much for them. I had to drag them out by hand. But their peers came and collected them shortly thereafter. I'm sure whichever attendee it was is perfectly safe now.
Who was it?
Yes, that's correct. She made it clear that my seminars were of no interest to her.
Really? So no messages from her or anything like that?
Well, I suppose that does complicate things.
It does.
Clever work, Inspector. It seems even I can't slide my way out of the trap you so intricately weaved. I admit it. I killed Helen. By mistake. Helen changed her mind and wanted to attend one of my sessions. I, knowing the importance of the seminar, desired to truly galvanize her, though not to stop her heart. So when it came time, I chose to double Helen's dosage of productivity-enhancing herbs. I left her to meditate, and when I returned, she was dead. After that, I entered a less than coherent state. One of my disciples, it seems, witnessed me as I dragged Helen's body out into the wilderness.
But she wasn't dead. Did you shoot the body at the time? The wilderness, you didn't dump the body at the ground.
I'm no medical professional, but that certainly seemed the case. Usually my customers at least writhe or mumble after a session. My productivity-enhancing herbs typically do induce sluggishness, but I suppose they must have been enough to do her in, if her constitution is truly that weak.
So you didn't kill her. You thought you did.
Laws, no. I hate guns. If I ever wanted to kill someone on purpose, I would have used a blunt weapon. Nothing quite like clubbing someone over the head. Do you jest? The guests at the Colonial eat no shortage of strange things, but I think corpses are perhaps too strange. The creatures of the wilderness are much less picky. Besides, the hotel is ridiculously far. I couldn't have made it all that way without someone realizing I was dragging a corpse.
Right. You would have gone through so many numbers of people. Yeah.
What? Is this some kind of joke? You're an inspector. It's your job to arrest me, isn't it?
Halcyon Helen's body was found in the Grand Colonial. She was killed there. Look, if Helen's body wasn't where you left it, she must have walked away. Yeah, she was killed there.
I don't believe you. I think this is all a trick. You're trying to catch me in a lie. Get me to reveal my productivity secrets.
What? Why?
No. Someone must have moved it after I killed her. One of my business rivals, waiting for me to fall into a false sense of security so they can strike.
What?
No. You can't trick me. I finally discovered what's happening. You've been paid off. Someone else learned that I killed Helen and is going to use that information to blackmail me. You think I'm going to let this injustice happen? Ha! Tell the constable that I killed Helen. It's 1,000 times less miserable than whatever my enemies have planned.
You're just a paranoid psychopath. Jesus. How you doing, Obsidian? I don't know what that means. Let's see. You're up the wall. I'm not getting the constable to falsely imprison you. I guess if you want to be arrested, I can oblige you. You want to go to jail? I don't know. I'm sure I get paid enough to. I'm not sure I get paid enough to do my job. Okay. Let's see. I can't figure you out. I'll think about whether or not you should be arrested. Whether or not you killed Helen, I think imprisoning you is probably the safest option. I mean, I don't want to just like say she did it, because she very clearly didn't. She thought she did, but she didn't. So
I can't say I'm pleased by being kept in the dark. I hope you'll come to your senses sooner rather than later and have me arrested.
Okay. You're strange. Yeah, let's go talk to him. That was the weirdest conversation I've ever had in this game. Hello, but with a oh, okay. It's been rough lately, but you know, I'm here. How you been? Okay. So now we head back.
Here they come!
Oh god, Jesus. Oh my god, that's a lot of it.
Here we go! How about that?
Yeah, I don't have the patience for the trial and error of self-teaching myself for this. I need to upgrade this shotgun.
Get it off! Get it off!
Okay, so is this back towards civilization? Yeah, it's a headache and a half. Wait, shit. Where am I going? Am I going the right way? I'm not. Can I? Nope. Can I? Come on. Can I? Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. Wait, that takes me to the front entrance. What if I just unequip the quest? Hold on. That doesn't do anything. Okay, so maybe let's do that and see what that does. There we go. Thank God. That was actually surprisingly quick. Okay.
Inspector.
Okay, so... Oh, that was her name? Jasmine?
Ms. Leyva earned that title, but not for the reasons you'd expect. The profit business has been profitable for the hotel. Not so much for Ms. Leyva's followers. So, tell me, what did you find?
She really wants to be arrested.
She wants to be arrested? That's not the kind of behavior I expect from a suspect. Perhaps she's carrying a guilty conscience. Does the Prophet strike you as a reasonable candidate for Helen's murderer?
No. Maybe she needs to be detained until I'm done with the investigation. I'm considering my options, but no, I doubt she did it. A reasonable candidate, she either did it or she didn't do it.
I'll bear that in mind. Thank you for the update, Inspector. I'll include everything you've told me in my official report.
I mean, you can arrest her still if you want, because she kind of lost it. But oh, he's the one. So let's. Can I fast travel directly to the spaceport? Or try at least? Wait a minute. I'm an idiot. Just do what I did before. Okay. What? Of course it didn't take me inside the spaceport. That's lovely. Let's... Cedric. Oh, what do I want to upgrade? Hacking. Okay, and I got some perks. What does this do? Vendor prices, nah. Headshots deal more damage. Melee damage returns. Okay, no, I don't use melee weapons like that. Wait. Damage per... Oh, interesting. Do I want to do that, or... Now let's go subsequent. Okay, so we're gonna return in a moment, but when we do, we're gonna talk to Cedric. So thanks so much for being here. I hope you stay for when I get back in a couple of minutes. So thanks so much for watching it. If you are watching this on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe, all that, or drop me a follow if you haven't, and I'll be back in a second.